Apple. The day Apple gets into ads, and I realize that there's Apple ads inside of the App Store, but where Google is the internet, Apple is the frame through which we view the internet, especially for all the most valuable prospects. And so talking about what we're talking about here, Google sees everything after the fact. They're a lag indicator. Apple sees everything before.
Yeah.
And Apple could solve for attribution in a way that nobody could. So if you ever see Apple get into the traffic game, dude, there's nothing I would jump on faster.
Oh, yeah. I'd be the first in line. Although, we have certainly railed against them with all the privacy.
But it's brilliant for them. Look how smart they've been. If they wanted to get into ad, they just killed all their biggest competitors before they even started in the space.
It's a great business move. I just wish, why can't you be upfront? Just saying, hey, listen, we're going to be using your data to create an ad network, because that's exactly what they're going to be doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
It's total bullshit. Like Tim Cook is on stage saying he's the privacy king and all this other sort of
crap. Oh, dude, it's brilliant. It's the most Machiavellian move in corporate history.
It's a bait and switch. You know what? It's because he's not a visionary. He's not Steve Jobs, and so he's just
he's a strategist.
He is. He just wants to create an ad network. Oh, that's an original idea.
Yeah, they haven't done anything original. It's like, the new iPhone is 1 inch taller.
Yeah, I have an iPhone 13 or 14. I'm like, I don't know even why I bought it. Like, I should have.
But you did though. That's the other thing. Yeah. Did you see the comparison?
I was pressured into doing it because we do videos. So my team pressured me into spending the extra $500 or whatever the hell it was. It's like, it's totally not worth it. My wife still has an 11. She's like, my phone's great. Takes great pictures. She takes like the, the goo off the lens in the back. I'm like, honey, no, you got to take the peanut butter off the back of the lens, or whatever it is. But no, there's no reason. I don't know. Now we're just going down an Apple versus Google rabbit hole. But I would agree, to pull myself out of this, yes, the next evolution would be Apple and an ad platform. It's amazing we haven't heard more about that, but still, Google.
Well, they've hired a bunch of engineers. They hired a bunch of people from Google and Facebook that used to work on their ad networks.
Yeah. Yeah. And the interesting part is a little bit of insider knowledge is that, Facebook has taken out some of their, their engineering core in order, in some of these past layoffs, which has, if you look at the Meta stock has actually done really, really well ever since Zuckerberg started the layoffs, because it was probably a bloated company at that point in time. But a lot of those engineers, from word on the street, did go just sort of cross town over to Apple, because they're investing in that new network, which is going to come up at some point in time. But, as much as we can blast them about it, we'll be the first ones on it.
Oh, dude, I would roll up a whole new agency just for Apple ads. I mean, that would be, you talk about the most native ad experience ever in the history of ads.
How they would ever balance the privacy BS sales.
Well, dude, they've been comfortable with hypocrisy this entire time. They wouldn't at all. Yeah. They wouldn't even address it. Why is it that an Apple app has never asked me for permission to track? And we don't even bring it up. It's like Epstein not killing himself. We don't even bring it up. We just all let it. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. The cameras were off, and I understand. It's fine. That's perfect explanation. Thank you so much. Take me back to my sitcom. It's hysterical. These open air conspiracies that were just like, I accept that wholesale. Thank you.
That's fine.
Yeah. Send me another check.
Yep. And then, you download the new, I don't know, what's the most recent app that I probably downloaded? Artifact.
Yeah.
It's like it had all the ATT prompts in it and everything else. And but for an Apple app,
no. And why would there be? And I mean, that's kind of their point too. It's just like, well, you trust us. We're Big Brother.
Data, hey, we're trustworthy with your data. But
yeah,
when you think about your data still, and we haven't ranted about this in a long time, we're not talking about social security numbers, checking account numbers. We're talking about what music you listen to, who you're married to, what car you drive. I mean, all of the things that Google knows about us. It's why not? I don't really care about my data. When it gets into my identity stolen, now that's an issue. And there's a long list of companies that have done that and have not protected my actually really private data. But it's the data on Facebook. It's like, what more do they want to know? It's like, I don't care. Like, it's convenient that the fact that they're tracking me and I get relevant ads. And it's not just because I run an ad agency, like I don't want to be seeing, I don't know, like, female diaper ads, in my news feed. You know what I mean? I want them to get my data, unless I'm really into female diapers, which I don't.
Then they would.
I don't know why that one came up, but anyway, the point is that it's all about like how much data they have on you, and it's okay that they have it. It's the Performance Max as a solution.
Shots fired by Apple yet again. iOS 17 automatically removes tracking parameters from links you click on. Now, we knew this was going to happen in Mail-in Messenger, but they're extending it, or maybe they're not extending it. Maybe I just didn't realize that this was part of the plan. Link tracking protection is